Hi there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you have been here before, welcome to the desk corner. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor pencils. So this is a German company, and I've heard about these pencils for some time now and just haven't gotten the chance to review them. In a previous video, I reviewed the Koh-i-Noor Polycolor pencils, and I also bought a 12 set of those just to try them out after hearing about them from a lot of people. I will go ahead and link that review down below or up above somewhere so you can check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But in today's video, we're going to review the Lyra Polycolors. Well, when I say review, I mean we're doing a first impressions and just testing them out and just kind of comparing them to some other pencils outright, how do they feel, etc. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. In my haul, I already removed this really cute cardboard cover that comes on top of the metal tin. On the top it says Lyra, Germany, Rembrandt Polycolor pencils. I see that picture here, so I think that means that they are meant to be light fast. On the back there's of course a little swatch chart. It actually is pretty useful. It tells you the name and the number it looks like, which is actually a long number, so there's no smaller number printed on these, but instead there's a longer number. So I don't think I'm going to include the numbers in the swatch chart or anything. I know that's kind of hard to see, but you can also see there's a star ratings for light fastness. And there's a small description written in numerous languages. So Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor are quality artist pencils for artists, graphic artists, designers, and architects, a choice of 78 colors. Their brilliance, light, and water resistance and the particular smoothness of the leads meet the highest demands. These artists' pencils enable the user to achieve fine, exact contours, high brilliance, and great results. So it looks like the biggest set you can get with these is a 78 set. Now we're going to test them out, see how much I like them, and see if they're something I want to actually invest in the future in a bigger set. I guess we'll find out. Let's take a look at one of the pencils themselves. I'm just going to take out a random one. I really don't like these little plastic casings that a lot of pencils come in. There we go. It says Rembrandt Polycolor. I really like pencils that leave that wooden casing and then it has that color dip at the end. How accurate is the color dip? Not quite sure. We're going to have to swatch them to find out. When you turn the pencil, you'll see the very long, well that's actually just the barcode and the barcode number. You'll also see the very long number here. And this one is Van Dyke Brown, written in English and I assume German. The numbers all start with a 2 and a bunch of zeros after it. I guess you could number them just based on the number there at the end, which seems to be the actual color number. So this one says 76. But I'm not quite sure how they're sorted exactly because black is labeled as 99. Anyway, we're not going to pay too much attention to that. I'm just going to use the actual names that are printed on the colors for my swatch chart. Here's my swatch chart. Is it perfect? No. Have any of my swatch charts ever been perfect? Also no. So this one, a little bit wonky, but I've written the color names and the light fastness rating underneath. Now they all say that they're 3 stars. These pencils are not overly cheap, but they're also not overly expensive. On Blick, you can get a 72 set for about $120 USD at the moment, September 2025. Not sure about what the future will hold. Let's just go ahead and get to swatching because I'm very, very curious how these are going to feel. With colored pencils, they all feel so very different, and I also really don't like keeping pencils in their tin cases like this. So with that white pencil, and that's just a black Copic marker that I laid down there so that we can better see that. But I think I'm going to have to test the white pencil on black paper later. Not all 12 sets of pencils come with white, and so I have the opportunity to test it on some black paper later. Next we have lemon yellow. My impression of these pencils, my very first impression, is that these are so soft. They are really, really soft pencils. Next we've got orange. The laydown is very smooth, and the consistency, it's very soft. I'm wondering if these are going to wear down quickly, kind of like how Prismacolors and some other soft pencils tend to wear down, and you do have to sharpen them a lot. I guess we'll find out as we are playing around with these. Next we've got Pale Geranium Lake. I think you can even tell from the swatches just how soft these pencils lay down. This is Deep Carmine. We're getting some crumbs, which happens a lot with softer pencils, it seems like. And next we've got our light blue. That one feels a bit different. Do you guys hear the difference? Or am I just going crazy? That one just feels a little bit scratchier. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's just that color. I guess let's find out if any of the other ones have that. Next we've got Prussian Blue, Permanent Green. So it almost seems like the blues don't feel quite as soft for whatever reason. I don't know what that has to do with, but that's just what I'm noticing right now. It's kind of funny. Now we have, I'm just going to call this one Yellow Green. Van Dyke Brown, which is really a nice one to include in a set. I prefer to have a color like a brown like this. And then I also like having the Venetian Red. I think that's a good touch. So this one's going to be Venetian Red. Some of these pencils feel a bit softer than some of the other ones do, I've noticed. I don't know, maybe I'm going to have to test them a little more to confirm that, but that's just my first impression. Oh, that doesn't look good. Just took a look at the viewfinder and saw how the swatches look. Next we've got black. Let's see how that black looks. Okay. It's actually pretty good. I'd have to compare it to other black pencils, but just on first glance, looks pretty good to me. Sometimes if I have extra room, I could do blending at the bottom, but here it looks like I wrote too big, so I can't really do that necessarily, so we're gonna have to do blending somewhere else. But there are the 12 swatches. I've done a lot of experiments here with the Koh-i-Noor Polycolors, comparing them to different colored pencils, and so I don't know if I want to quite do all those experiments again here, but I think I do want to do some comparison. I didn't really leave much room up here, but I first want to compare that black pencil. Don't know where to put it. I guess I'll just put it right here. Oh, it just feels so very soft on this paper, even more so on this paper in my sketchbook here. Not sure I can get that really deep value. Let's see, let's have a look. Okay, looking at the viewfinder, it seems like an improvement maybe from the Polycolors slightly. You're not going to get that depth quite as the Luminance, maybe even the Prisma. So this is the, oh, I guess this is also Polycolor. So we're just gonna call it Lyra. And I should have labeled the other ones Koh-i-Noor instead of Polycolor, because a lot of pencils are called Polycolor, many colors. So that's how the black stacks up right there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Also, these are definitely the types of pencils you're going to have to sharpen often. I can already see the tips of the pencils wearing down, and these are very soft, so I was expecting that. That's no surprise to me. Starting up here with the orange, I compared the Polycolor to the Polychromos pencil, but honestly I would not compare Lyra's Polycolors to the Polychromos. They don't feel like that at all. They're way, way softer. And when I say softer, I mean like the crumbly type of soft, not just buttery soft, because Polychromos can feel soft as you're laying them down, but the actual lead is very soft too. So they also, okay, that one looks a bit lighter. Lyra Polys. blue definitely seems to be slightly different consistency here. Instead of white, I wish that this 12 set included violet. That would have been more useful than including white, honestly. I really like how this darker brown was included in the 12 set, which I find more useful than including just a lighter brown like in the Koh-i-Noor set. Yeah, I will say that some of these colors feel a bit softer than the others, some of the consistency, but they still feel pretty soft upon lay down. Should I do any more? Let's see. I guess we can compare the green here, maybe. I don't know which major colored pencil brand I would compare these to. I almost feel like they're a bit like the Derwent Color Soft, but I think they're still not quite as buttery as the Derwent Color Soft. They are much softer than most pencils, I think. I don't know if I would compare them necessarily to the Prismas either. Pencil comparisons are really difficult, you guys. Finally, I'm just going to compare that Venetian red, because it belongs here pretty much. We are getting more crumbs and wearing down the tips of the pencil just a bit, which is pretty normal when you're coloring with a softer pencil, but I'm not getting any breakage or anything like that so far. So much pencil comparison, and it's not exactly the most organized here, but just to get an idea of what they feel like compared to some other pencils. Now let me grab my black sketchbook so we can do some white pencil comparisons. That's gonna be a little bit annoying with all those other swatches there, but oh well. Alright, so let's take a look here and compare them. I don't think they're quite as bright as the Caran d'Ache Pablos white is. Let's see, can I get it to be as bright as that one? Not really. So not quite as bright as the Pablos pencil. Let's see what else. Yeah, not quite as bright as the Prismacolor. Even the Luminance. Yeah, it's a pretty standard white pencil. I don't see much use having it in this set. I think a violet would be much better to have in this set. I love doing eye studies, so I think that's what I'm going to do is a quick eye study with these pencils, just like I did with the Koh-i-Noor Polycolors, and we'll just see how they perform in use. Here is my very simple eye study. I wanted to keep things simple and just kind of practice blending with the pencils and see how they lay down. So I quickly realized these pencils, because they're on the softer side, are maybe not the best for creating small detail, and if you were trying to create small detail, you would have to sharpen them pretty often. However, they blend so beautifully due to how soft they are, and you'll be able to see that in a moment as I blend the red and blue together to make a violet. Look how creamy that blend is and just how smooth it actually lays down. As I continued on with the eye study, I wanted to use more of the colors, so I tried incorporating the orange. The colors are pretty pigmented though, and so I was trying not to make the colors look too bright, kind of mute them out a little bit to still get that natural skin tone. Of course, it was more difficult with a 12 set to create skin tone. I'm sure with a bigger set, it's easier. I just think these pencils lay down so beautifully, and I was actually having a great time with them. I did wish I had my black polychromos or my sepia polychromos colored pencil for all those small details though. I probably wouldn't use these pencils completely on their own, especially if I wanted to add fine details at the end. Nevertheless though, I think they did a great job, and I ended up with a pretty realistic eye study here at the end. Let me know what you guys think. I just think I could have used more colors, but besides that, I tried my best here. Anyways, you guys, what do you guys think of the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor pencils? Have you tried them before? Do you like them? And let me know in the comments down below. Maybe one day I'll get a bigger set. Right now I'm on a colored pencil hold. Can't really justify getting any bigger sets at the moment after all the sets I've accumulated over time. Nevertheless, I think they have a spot in my colored pencil collection, so I think that they're going to be on my wish list one day. They seem to be decently light fast as well, so for the price that you pay for these pencils, I don't think they're overpriced. I think they're sitting at a fair price. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I will hopefully be able to get a bigger set in the future. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Again, these are the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolor 12 set, and I'm having a lot of fun with them. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!